Hey, welcome to Pigskin Review. We are almost at the end of the regular season. That's hard to believe. Here we are, Halloween night, day. I'm Coach Parr, Paladuro, Capper, I get it. Yes. So I dress up as Coach Parr today. We have the Parr Bowl. Let's talk about it real quick, Lee.
Okay, sure thing. Friday night, 7:30, Dick Bivens Stadium. Sixth meeting, I think, between the father and son in this game. Seth, Junior Parr, I think, is up 3-2 in this matchup. And this year, the Paladuro might be the favorite in this game, though.
Crazy. How would you like to have to coach against your dad? You know,
yeah.
It's one of the few father-son matchups in the entire state that we've looked around.
Exactly.
So, but that wouldn't be easy. But should be an interesting game.
Exactly.
PD wins. They're pretty much in the playoffs. Caprock. Let's just give you a little tidbit. Michael Guerrero, the great quarterback at Caprock, is thrown for 6,273 yards. He's about 480-some yards away from becoming the all-time leading passer in Panhandle history.
Yeah, he would pass. He needs to pass Anthony Ramos of Canyon. Top two on this list are from Canyon. Anthony Ramos, Spencer Church, two pretty recent QBs. Number three, Cody Hodges of Hereford, another one.
Yeah, who started at Texas Tech. Right. So good luck, Michael, and that should be fun. Parr Bowl. Think where the mom's going to sit, Lee.
That's a rough.
Are they going to have a seat-floor there in the middle, down there in the field?
I have a feeling she's going to be sitting on the PD side.
I think so, too. That's where the paycheck comes from.
Yeah.
All right, hey, we do have a big matchup real quick, Lee. You've got District 3-4A down this year. Amarillo High goes into Canyon. We looked it up, Lee. Last time Canyon and Amarillo High played, 1927. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
How could they have not have played? They're next to each other playing football all these years.
85 years. Yeah, that's a long time. You know.
Anyway, a terrific matchup with district title on the line, pretty much.
That should be. Yeah, Canyon does have a chance to get a share of it. Randall does too. But yeah, that's kind of a historic matchup. 7 o'clock Friday night at Happy State Bank Field at Kimber Memorial Stadium. That'll be probably one of the better games in district. Amarillo High might have to worry about that high of beating Randall in overtime last week, getting up again for this week. But I don't think that'll be a huge problem for the Sandies.
Now, let me explain this real quick. If Amarillo High wins, they clinch at least a tie for the district title.
Right.
But you have it down.
Right.
If this scenario happens this week real quick.
If I'm correct, from what I've seen, if Amarillo High wins, if Randall beats Dumas on Friday night, and if Paladuro beats Caprock, not only the playoffs set, the 4 playoff teams, the seedings are set. Canyon will be in 2. They will make it, as will Paladuro, even though both will have 2-2 records, because they would beat Dumas in a tiebreaker, since both of those teams beat Dumas head-to-head earlier this year. But that's only if those 3 things happen.
Right, so that would be real quick. We'd have Amarillo High, PD in the big school, and Canyon. In that order.
Randall and Canyon in the small school.
So, yeah, hang on for that. Hey, we got a couple other matchups. So let's talk about Tascosa. Has a chance to get off the schneid. They haven't won a game, but Lubbock Coronado comes into town. Lee, real quick, what are you thinking?
You got to think Tascosa's got it. This is their last chance to win at home. It's a pride game for the seniors at 7 o'clock Thursday night at Dick Bivens Stadium. You got to like the way, if you look at matchups, the way things have gone for Tascosa. They played a pretty good game against Lee last week. It's 42-19. They lost, but they had a very balanced offense. They ran for 196, threw for 198. It was their highest passing total of the season. As has often been the case, so they were undone by 4 turnovers. Coronado's a team they should match up with very well, though. They got Odessa High to close the season too. So this is kind of like the playoffs for the Rebels this year.
Yeah, exactly. It's a playoff game and it's a pride game. So good luck, Rebels. Here we go, real quick. Bushland plays Dimmitt. Crucial game if they want their playoff hopes alive. Highland Park hosts Boys Ranch. Chance for both teams who are struggling to get a win. And then River Road is open. They're coming off a pretty tough loss to Perryton. And those are our Metro teams mainly. Real quick, Booker has a big Wellington Skyrockets coming in there. One of our top 1A games of the year.
That might be game of the week in the Panhandle. And offensive, that's probably one of those, if you really like offense, you probably would like to go see that game, because Booker has a very prolific quarterback, Hunter Lyle, who's just a sophomore. I think he has back-to-back 2,000-yard seasons, and he could end up being a Panhandle's all-time leading passer before all is said and done.
Right, and then Wellington.
Great running back, Terry Goldbruth, who I think he's a 1,000-yard-plus rusher. I think he's the leading rusher in the Panhandle for all classifications this year. It's an very interesting matchup. Wellington, I think, is a 14-point favorite on the road, though.
And Wellington's ranked in the top 5 in all the polls, and probably one of our teams that has a chance to really make a playoff run. Well, hey, just go online, get all the scores Friday night. We're closing in on this baby. We're getting our playoff teams set. And don't forget, go out and support your team. Go to pigskin.com, go to amarillo.com. You can get whatever you want online.
Pigskinreview.com.
Pigskinreview.com, yeah.
And I might add, also follow myself, Lee Passmore, on Twitter, and Lance Launard on Twitter for updates during the games the next 2 evenings.
And we know two of our biggest fans, our moms, are actually watching this. So, hi, moms, and have
Mom.
a great Friday night. Go watch your favorite team and support them.